In the message tab, again, all has to do with messaging. You're going to spend most of your time here in this real estate, and then you can compose your email. Now, how did I get, or how do I add an attachment to a newly composed email? In that message tab, you have an include group. And look, it's got a paperclip right there. So I can include in this email a file, a link, and I can change the signature. And so attaching a file, again, that universal icon for attachment is that paperclip. And when you hit the drop down on attach, here are some recent files that I've been to. So that's kind of nice that it pulls up some recent files. So if I need to attach something that I've been in recently, then I can do that. And then down here, I can attach. So you have some other options down here at the bottom where I can attach something else, not just a file, but I can attach, I don't know, a business card. So say your boss comes to you and says, can you send me so-and-so's contact information? Yep. As long as you have that person in your contacts list, then you just come here and you attach their business card. And we'll talk about the different views when you're creating your contacts in the people screen, that you can have the business card view if you want, or more like a list view, or whatever, however you want to view it. But you can send that contact all the information that you have in your contacts list about that person. You can send it as like a business card view, and then the person you're sending it to will see all of that information and more like looks like a business card. It's kind of cool. So you can attach a business card and then an Outlook item, which basically could be anything from an email to a contact, to a conversation, to a folder. So you can send them a bunch of different things. So those are the options when you choose Outlook item. And then underneath that, attach a folder, like your OneDrive folder. You can include a different SharePoint site and how that integrates with Outlook as well. So you can attach different web locations and send it to somebody. So SharePoint is really cool. So you can email a SharePoint link to somebody, but you may have to give that person permission to be able to log in to that SharePoint site. They'll need an email, like a company email and password. And then browse this PC for other things that you might want to attach, like a file. And so if in here, your recent files, none of these are what you want to attach to this email, then you browse this PC. And when you click on browse this PC, it's going to take you out to your folders. And this is where, you go find that file wherever it is. So if you're really good with your file management, it shouldn't take you more than a few seconds to go find a file and attach it. Some of the other things that you can include is a link, a hyperlink. And so, for example, let's just say, click here to view our website. And actually, I think my signature, in my signature, my logo, if somebody were to click on my logo from the signature, notice when I hover over that, it pops up that little box that says, if you hold the control key and click right here, then it will take you to http://www.accesscreatortraining.com. Kind of cool. So I am going to talk more about links when we get into creating our signatures. And then the next thing is the signature that you can include. And you can have multiple signatures in Outlook. So I have a signature for my ACT. I have a different signature I have two different signatures for ACT. Then I have an Exchange signature. Then I have my signature for Gmail. But then I can go to signatures from here. So if I insert a signature and I'm like, oh, you know what? I forgot to change my address. So say I moved and I'm like, oh man, that's still the old address. I need to change that. When I'm composing an email, if I catch it when I'm composing an email, I can click on signatures. And right there, signatures is going to take you here. And this is kind of a more direct way to get there. There is another way to get here, and that's through your options menu. Close out of this.